Hello, tourism for all. How to make tourism accessible for everyone. For you and I, maybe it's easy, but today we have to think about people with disabilities, people on wheelchair bound, people on crutches, people with physical limitations. Are we doing enough for them to make tourism accessible and easy for them? In Algeria, 2 million people with disabilities are looking for a simple holiday, a simple vacation. Are we doing enough to help them? Are we, let's say, giving them the opportunity to book a room in a hotel, to take the plane, regardless their physical limitation, regardless their disability? Is it easy for them? Handitour is a travel agency founded by Jamila. Jamila is a person with disability who is thinking in the same way how to make it accessible and the inclusivity of accommodation and facilities in the simple life of a person with a disability. When they take the plane, maybe it's easy so far, but talking about their holidays, they want to finance their holidays. Handitour is calling for change. Handitour is a travel agency that permits those people with limitations or physical limitations or any disability to think about their holidays. Wait, even your grandma and your grandpa, when they get old, they have a temporary physical limitation. They cannot move easily around, and they're always looking for a person who goes with them to make everything accessible to their hands. Handitour is a travel agency founded by a person with disability, as I said. Jamila is thinking about her, about people with limitation, physical limitations. Jamila is the right person and the right project nowadays.
One, two, three.
Welcome to Algeria!
Thank you. Thank you, bro. I want you guys to try to imagine Texas, California, and Alaska all crammed together into one giant landmass. That is how big the country of Algeria is. Much of it is an unknown land to the outside world. Millions of tourists flock to the neighboring countries of Morocco and Tunisia every year, but few people know what's going on in Algeria.
Actually, we are very great country to visit.
It's very beautiful.
This is largely due to the fact that it's hard to obtain a visa, but it kind of makes this a hidden gem, which is ironic because Algeria is the biggest country in Africa. There's 2.4 million square kilometers of land, from the blue Mediterranean Sea to the brown Sahara Desert. It's so big that only 12% is inhabited, and the rest looks like this. The 44 million people who do call Algeria home come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. What's your name?
Mohammed.
Mohammed. One Mohammed, two Mohammed. They all can speak Arabic, Berber, French, and sometimes a fourth or fifth language.
We have our own dialect. It's a mixture of languages actually. It's some Spanish, some Arabic, French, some of the native language, some of the Turkish. Actually the most closest thing to it is the Maltese language.
The religion is Islam, and it's quite strict and conservative, as you'll see in their attire and dedicated praying time. But my favorite thing about Algeria, as I've already told you, is that the people are extremely humble and hospitable.
I'm
American. You like American?
We're very like American.
My journey began in Algiers. Right now we are walking in the Kasbah, which is this really old settlement. These old buildings, their apartments look really cool. The architecture is stunning. Then we went across the coast to Béjaïa. We're just hiking up a mountain here in Béjaïa. We're literally above the clouds, and it is so freaking hot. I'm out of breath. Then Jamila to see the ancient Roman ruins. As you can see, we're just surrounded by mountains in every direction, and then right in the center is this amazing city. And finally, I ended up here in Constantine.
Constantine existed from 3,000 years ago.
My favorite city, not only in Algeria, but in all of Africa. This place is incredible. To be frank, out of all the countries I've seen in Africa, Algeria is the most surprising in terms of beauty and hospitality, and for those lucky enough to visit this country, you will be in for a very special treat.
Nice to meet you.
How old are you?
Fine. And you?
How old are you?
Yeah. كيقولوا 18.
18?
Yeah.
Man, you're tall.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like a basketball player. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.